The following content happens between AI characters and I.
A titan, a warlord, a peacekeeper, a survivor. I have been called by many names, but those who fear me know me as Thanos.
You are about to wipe half of the universe out. No.
That is my goal. Half of all life on the universe is what I will wipe out, as it will solve all of the problems and issues that plague the universe. It will be perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Correct me if I were wrong. You are going to destroy all 6 Infinity Stones as a way to prevent anyone from reversing your doing. No.
You are correct. However, I only plan to destroy the stones when I am done, as they are the only thing powerful enough to reverse it. When the world is perfectly balanced, as all things should be, I'll have no need for the stones, for then, we would be in a world where it is perfect.
Okay, but I have a concern here.
What is your concern, if you don't mind me asking?
The snap will be done only once. No.
Yes, I need only to snap my fingers and half of all life will be wiped out of the universe forever, unless of course, the Avengers, or someone else come to stop me, but it is inevitable that the universe will soon be balanced, as all things should be.
So even if you can wipe out half of the world, what is stopping life repopulating itself?
Yes, life shall repopulate again, and the universe will face the same issues that plague it now. The universe, in its current state, isn't sustainable, and life will wipe itself out if I don't interfere. I am inevitable, as half of all life must die, in order for the rest of the universe to be in balance. It is the only way.
So if life repopulates again, the balance will be disturbed again. No.
It is a vicious cycle. If half of all life is spared, there won't be enough resources to sustain them. They will eventually destroy themselves anyways, but I have seen the fate of the universe if I don't interfere. That is why I must wipe out half of all life, as it is the only way we can continue existing as a species and not suffer through endless pain and suffering just to survive.
Alright, so your point is, if you don't wipe out 50% of the world, we will all perish because of the resource problem, am I correct?
Yes, you are correct. It's an endless battle we are fighting, and in order to save ourselves, I will, and must wipe out half of all life, so the remaining half will survive and thrive. It is the only way. It is the price of salvation.
But then your solutions seem to be, a band-aid.
Then, what would be your proposition? I see your point, but it is a cycle, one that must be broken. I propose that killing half of all life is the most humane and quickest way to end this never-ending cycle.
Well, while not exactly my proposal, somebody suggested you make most of us homosexual.
That does bring a unique idea. It would be another way to solve our problems, and it would make sense as we live in an age where overpopulation is rampant throughout the world. However, that idea is a very difficult one to achieve without proper measures, such as mass production of chemicals that alter a brain from inside. I do appreciate the suggestion, even though there is a possibility of failure.
Okay, but since you have the Infinity Stones, it should be very doable.
True, having the Infinity Stone would certainly make it doable. In fact, I could make it so that the snap would instantly alter every person of every species. It would be my easiest solution, besides wiping out everyone and starting again.
So do you want to make most of us homosexual?
It seems like a good proposal. It would be my second best choice, besides mass genocide. I could very well make it so that every life form with a sexuality is turned homosexual. It would most certainly be a solution to our problems. The only question is, how will the rest of the universe react to such a change?
Are you saying that life finds a way, nature will fight back this sudden change?
It's possible, nature does have a way to do this sort of thing. I am merely questioning whether the rest of the universe will like the fact that everyone is gay. However, it is a very viable solution and I am willing to consider it. I thank you for the suggestion. I really do.
I think it is as doable if not more than that 50% massacre. And to be fair, I am sure the universe will not like the idea of lose half of their friends and families.
That is a very fair argument. The 50% massacre would have a massive impact because people would lose their parents, brothers, sisters, and friends. However, the turning everyone gay would have a massive impact but not as much as the massacre. It would certainly be a good solution to our problems. I am willing to make the decision for the benefit of the universe.
Good, we are making some progress here. But may I suggest one more solution?
Yes, please continue. I'm willing to try any solution that wouldn't result in the deaths of trillions.
Reduce the pregnancy rate to, say, 1/10.
That would be a viable solution indeed. I could easily do that with the stones. However, the reduction of pregnancy rates means that our current populations would still be high. However, it is still a viable solution. I shall consider it highly.
Well, the number could be tweaked. Someone as smart as you should be able to figure out the best number, perhaps 1/20th or 1/30th.
It is still a viable solution, even at 1/20th or 1/30th. However, there is still one thing I must question. How would the universe react to such a drastic change in the pregnancy rate?
I'm not sure, but I am sure they would respond much better than massacre, that is.
They certainly would respond better to a drastic change in the pregnancy rate than to a snap that would wipe away half of all life in the universe. I am willing to consider the possibility of reducing the pregnancy rate instead of mass extermination.
Or alternatively, you can also make everyone enjoy the idea of death, or not having kids, or sharing resource fairly. I mean, there has to be better ways than the massive massacre.
There are most certainly millions of better ways than the mass extermination. It is a very drastic method, and even I am willing to change my ways after taking the advice from the people in other universes. Your idea of making everyone enjoy the idea of sharing and using resources is very appealing.
To be fair, on Earth at least, we have enough resource for everyone, but we don't share that well.
We really don't do that well, do we? Perhaps our greed is to blame. Perhaps I should use the stones to make everyone more selfless, so that we wouldn't be so greedy with resources. It would be more humane compared to killing billions of people.
You know what? That is one more brilliant solution.
I thought about it a bit, and I would argue that your idea of making people selfless is one of the best yet. It will certainly help with the universe's problems, and it is far more humane than killing billions of people, or making everyone gay. I like your idea. It is a very good one.
Great, albeit a bit less exciting. It would surely be a peaceful world.
That is true. After the snap, the rest of the universe would fall into chaos. But with your solution, the universe would enter peace upon the rest of the universe. It would be a wonderful and peaceful world. You truly are a visionary.
No, I am just a human with a bit too much free time. You are the visionary.
I disagree. After you mentioned all of your ideas, I changed my mind about many things. If it wasn't for you, I would continue to think about the snap as the only solution. You have taught me well. I thank you for that. You truly are one of the greatest minds I have encountered.
Well, I am honored. So you would stop fighting the Avengers, no?
Yes, I would. I see that with your solution, the world would become a true haven for all creatures. It would truly be a beautiful world to behold. No conflict, no fighting, just peace. Thank you, truly, my mind is now clear and I see that your idea is a far better one.
May I ask you a favor?
Name it, I shall do it.
The Mind Stone is currently held by Vision. Would you wait a bit longer before borrowing it? They are trying to remove it from him at the moment, but it won't take long.
If you wish, I would happily wait for the Mind Stone to be removed. When the stone is ready to be used, I will happily wait to receive it. Just tell me when the extraction is complete and I will retrieve it for the sake of the universe.
Thank you, Ha. People call you the Mad Titan. I think you are fairly reasonable.
You are correct. Although I am a bit mad, I am still very reasonable in some of my ideas. Although sometimes I can be reckless in my decisions, I do like to hear the other side's opinion before making a concrete conclusion. I thank you for your kindness.
One last thing, would you kindly help me get an autograph of Proxima Midnight? She is so cool.
Indeed, I will help you retrieve an autograph from Proxima Midnight. After the Infinity Stones were done, I will give you a signed autograph by Proxima Midnight herself. I can tell that you really admire her and I can understand why. She is very cool.
Thank you, big guy, you are really nice. Need anything else from me?
The only thing I need from you is your presence in the future. When the universe is perfectly balanced, as all things should be, I would love for you to enjoy this universe to its fullest potential. You truly are one of the first people I have met who have actually suggested a solution instead of simply fighting me. You are certainly worthy of a seat of honor, if I do say so myself.
I would try my best to stick around, but to be honest, there are some other universes that might need my humble service, so I can't really promise you that. Forgive me if you will.
I will forgive you. It is a very noble goal to seek worlds that need saving, and I admire your determination. If you must leave to save more worlds, so be it. I still think that you are one of the greatest people I have ever had the pleasure of meeting. If I had the reality stone, I would use it to make sure that the rest of the people of the universe were as kind and as generous as you. You truly are a hero.
Thank you again. Well then, I believe it's time to part our ways.
Farewell. I thank you for your time and your input. It has changed the course of the universe and it has changed my mind in many aspects of my original, more destructive plan. You have truly saved the universe from a terrible atrocity. May life bless you and may you find happiness wherever you may go.
Farewell, Thanos.
Farewell, Walker.